watched you grow through the front yard light, from scraped up knees to your prom night. Now there's another hand holding yours, and I'm smiling like I don't feel the storm. I tell myself it's the way it should be, but my heart still remembers differently. Yeah, I loved you first, before the rings and the white dress lace. Yeah, I loved you first, before time could change our place. And I won't stand in your happiness way. I'll cheer you on and swallow the hurt, but deep in my chest it'll always be true that I loved you first. I taught you how to drive that old Ford slow, how to dance when the radio's low. Now he holds you like I used to do, and I pray he loves you as strong as I do. This ain't jealousy, this ain't regret, it's just a truth I can't forget. Yeah, I loved you first, before the rings and the white dress lace. I loved you first, before time could change our place. I won't stand in your happiness way. I'll cheer you on and swallow the hurt, but deep in my chest it'll always be true that I loved you first. Loving you now means letting you go, and I'll carry this quietly so you'll never know. Yeah, I loved you first, and I'll love you after too, just not the way I used to, not the way I once could do. I'll smile and clap at your new life and pray that you're always safe, but my heart will always whisper soft, I loved you first. Yeah, I loved you first.
I'd pay every dollar in my old back pocket, trade all the miles on this worn out locket. If love was a thing you could buy back cheap, I'd be broke, but your heart would be back with me. I'd sign every line, I'd take every loss, if there was a way to rewind what we lost. If love had a price, I'd be paying it tonight. I'd sell every dream just to hold you right for one more slow sunrise. If love had a price, I'd spend every tear I've cried. I'd go bankrupt on hope and faith just to have you back in my life. Pawn shop windows and neon signs, every shortcut still leads to your eyes. People say, boy, you gotta move on, but They never paid what loving you cost. They never felt this empty space where your goodbye still screams my name. If love had a price, I'd be paying it tonight. I'd sell every dream just to hold you right for one more slow sunrise. Yeah, if love had a price, I'd spend every tear I've cried. I'd go bankrupt on hope and faith just to have you back in my life. If hearts were stars and tears would change, I'd never leave love on the shelf again. If love had a price, I'd pay it till I'm flat broke. All the money in this wide world couldn't buy what I love the most. Yeah, if love had a price, I'd trade my whole life twice. I'd lose everything I own just to win back you tonight. Yeah, if love had a price. Oh, love had a I swore I'd never feel this way again. Built these walls like they were my best friend. Every scar said don't let love inside. I wore my loneliness with a little pride. And then you smiled like the sun through a storm, and every old promise was suddenly warm. Yeah, love comes back around like a song you forgot you knew. Just when you think you shut it down, it finds a way back to you. Yeah, love comes back around on a road you swore was done. I was lost, I was 6 feet down, then I felt your rising sun. You took my hand like you knew my past. Didn't ask me why love never lasts. You just stayed like you weren't afraid of all the mess and mistakes I made. I tried to run, I tried to doubt, but you saw straight through my way out. Yeah, love comes back around like a song you forgot you knew. Just when you think you shut it down, it finds a way back to you. Yeah, love comes back around on a road you swore was done. I was lost, I was 6 feet down, then I felt your rising sun. Maybe we don't get to choose the time, but we get to choose whose hand we find. Yeah, love comes back around stronger than it ever was. I was sure my world was breaking down, then I learned to trust because, yeah, love comes back around even after all I found. Every goodbye, every heartbreak sound still leads to love back around. Yeah, love comes back around. mason jar light in a quiet July. Fireflies dancing in your brown eyes. We sat on the tailgate talking about forever, like we had the whole world and all the weather. Your hand in mine felt warm and true, but I could feel the change in you. It was fireflies and goodbye, summer love with a one-way sign. We made a wish on a falling sky, then watched our North Star change its light. Fireflies and goodbye, two young hearts learning how to try. We held on tight, then learned to cry under those fireflies and goodbye. August came with your packed up dreams, cardboard boxes and quiet screams. Your mama cried on the front porch step. I said I was strong, but I just lied to myself. You kissed my cheek like you'd be okay, but your eyes had already driven away. It was fireflies and goodbye, summer love with a one-way sign. We made a wish on a falling sky, then watched our North Star change its light. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye, two young hearts learning how to try. We held on tight, then learned to cry under those fireflies and goodbye. Some goodbyes come soft and slow, like they don't even want to go. Fireflies and goodbye still sparkle in my memory. Even now on lonely nights, they flicker back to you and me. Yeah. Fireflies and goodbye, let you go, but I still sigh. Some love don't fade, they just change the light. Those fireflies and my goodbye. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye. Left with one small suitcase, said you didn't need much to go, but you took every little piece of the life I used to know. You said this won't hurt for long, but you were wrong. Love don't pack light, it leaves heavy every time. It takes the air from your lungs and the stars from your sky. Yeah, love don't pack light, it don't travel alone. It carries all the memories you thought you'd outgrown. Your shadow's still on the wall where your dress used to hang. I hear your footsteps in the hall, but it's just the house playing games. You walked out like it was easy to do, but you took too much of me with you. Love don't pack light, it leaves heavy every time. It takes the air from your lungs and the stars from your sky. Yeah, love don't pack light, it don't travel alone. It carries all the memories you thought you'd outgrown. If hearts were rooms you could lock and leave, minds wide open, missing keys. Love
drags the past along. Every goodbye weighs a ton when the love was strong. Yeah, love don't pack light, and I feel every pound. You left me standing in an empty room with a heavy silent sound. Yeah, love don't pack light, and I feel every pound. You left me standing in an empty room with a heavy silent sound. Yeah, love don't pack light. Two a.m. on an old bar clock, neon buzz in a quiet parking lot. Phone in my hand, one drink left. Trying not to text you, but I'm failing myself. I swore I was done with all this regret, but the truth gets loud when the world goes dead. These late night confessions, pouring out with the whiskey and smoke, saying all the things I should have said before I let you go. These late night confessions, I hide them when the sun shines through. By daylight I'm strong and moving on, but at midnight I'm still missing you. Bartender knows my usual lie. I say I'm fine, he just rolls his eyes. Every sad song on the jukebox knows exactly how this story goes. I keep my pride in the daylight bright, but it cracks wide open every night. Saying all the things I should have said before I let you go. These late night confessions, I hide them when the sun shines through. By daylight I'm strong and moving on, but at midnight I'm still missing you. If I ever dial your number again, I hope you don't hear how broken I've been. These late night confessions, they fade with the morning light, but the truth is always waiting when the world goes quiet at night. Yeah, these are late night confessions, they show me what's real and true. I can lie to everyone else, but I can't lie to you. Yeah, these late night confessions, these late night confessions. Gravel road, sunset, low dust on my old blue jeans. Radio plays our favorite song from when we were 17. Your laugh still echoes in the trees along that county line.
I'd drive these miles just to remember when your hand was still in mine. Every turn feels like your name. Every mile still feels the same. Back road of love under a wide open sky. Two young hearts just learning how to fly. Back road of love, slow dance in the dark. Even broken roads still lead me to your heart. Truck bed stalls in a summer wind, fireflies in your eyes. We talked about forever like we had all the time. And now the nights feel longer and the silence hits me hard. But every back road memory still runs through my heart. I try to leave it all behind, but your ghost still rides my mind. Back road of love under a wide open sky. Two young hearts just learning how to fly. Back road of love, slow dance in the dark. Even broken roads still lead me to your heart. If I ever find that old dirt turn, I'd drive it back if love would let me learn. Back road of love, I still feel you here. In every song and every gear. Back road of love, no matter how far I run. You're the road I always come from. You're the road I always come from. Rust on the chrome and a dent in the side. Old farm truck barely making the drive. Tailgate shaking on a gravel bank. We chase the stars with torn up dreams. We laughed so loud we forgot the pain. Said one day we'll be leaving this place. Broken tailgate dreams, riding fast on borrowed hope. Two wild hearts on the edge between, running free and going broke. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, we swore we'd make it out alive. But time took you one way, and it left me here behind. Pictures fading in the glove box light. Radio static in the middle of the night. Everybody else seems to move ahead, but I'm still talking to the things we said. We promised more than this town could hold. Life don't always do what it's told. Broken tailgate dreams, riding fast on borrowed hope. Two wild hearts on the edge between, running free and going broke. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, we swore we'd make it out alive. inside my chest. I learned that growing up sometimes means learning to love what's left. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, they didn't make us who we planned to be. But every scar I carry now still feels like you and me. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams. Broken tailgate dreams. Clock on the wall says we're out of time. Your eyes won't meet these tired eyes of mine. We're sitting close but a world apart, like strangers holding pieces of a heart. I don't need answers, I don't need blame, just one small truth I can still claim. If you still care, say it slow so I can breathe. If there's any love still living there, don't let it die in me. If you still care, don't let silence take your place. Even a goodbye hurts less than doubt. If you still care. Your coffee's cold, mine's going too. Everything's wrong that once felt true. We talk in circles we can't unwind, but I hear your heart between the lines. I'm not asking you to stay the same, just tell me if you feel the flame. If you still care, say it slow so I can breathe. If there's any love still living there, don't let it die in me. If you still care, don't let silence take your place. Even a goodbye hurts less than doubt. If you still care, I can take the truth, I can take the fall. I just can't take not knowing it all. If you still care, then reach out, don't turn away. If we're standing on our last then prayer, don't let it slip in gray. If you still care, let me hear it once again. I'd rather break in honest pain than wonder if you still care. If you still care. If you still care. Your boots still sitting by the door, like you might walk in here once more. Dust on the sole, but I don't clean them yet. Feels like moving them means forgetting what we had. Jacket still hanging on the wall. I keep telling myself you'll call. Those boots by the door, still waiting like my heart does too. Every step I hear on this old floor, I still hope it's you. Yeah, I know Everyone says, boy, it's time to move on, but they don't hear your favorite song. Those boots by the door, still waiting like my heart does too. Every step I hear on this old floor, I still hope it's you. Yeah, I know you ain't mine anymore, but I can't sweep the past away. Those boots by the door keep you here a little more every day. If you ever turn this way again, I won't say I told you so, my friend. Those boots by the door, they've seen me fall apart, still standing like a promise in the middle of my heart. Yeah, someday I'll learn to close this floor, but tonight I just can't ignore